What if you were told that your financial struggles are about to end and you don't have to work harder to make it happen? Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the truth that might surprise you. Wealth and prosperity don't come from endless hustle or grinding away for years. The secret isn't about working harder. It's about embracing divine provision. What if the key to unlocking an effortless flow of abundance lies in the spiritual guidance you're already connected to? Buddhism teaches that when we live in harmony with divine will, everything, relationships, health, and yes, even finances, fall into place without exhausting effort. Imagine living a life where wealth simply flows to you because you trust that it's already on its way. It's not about luck or chance. It's about tapping into divine favor. So, are you ready to discover the secrets to attracting wealth and prosperity effortlessly? Let's uncover the wisdom that can change everything. Imagine waking up tomorrow knowing money is no longer a source of stress. Sounds unreal, right? Yet countless individuals have tapped into this unseen flow of prosperity. Take the story of a man drowning in debt who shifted his mindset from scarcity to abundance. Within months, opportunities appeared. Unexpected promotions, profitable investments, even random gifts. Coincidence? Hardly. This is divine provision at work. Unlike the grind society glorifies, true wealth doesn't demand endless hustle. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil. Once rooted, growth happens naturally. Ever noticed how some people attract wealth effortlessly? They've aligned with this invisible force, allowing prosperity to flow toward them rather than chasing it. Picture yourself stepping into that stream. No more financial anxiety, just an open channel where money flows freely. Now, before you think this is all wishful thinking, consider this. Buddhist teachings emphasize that attachment to outcomes creates suffering. When you release the need to control how wealth arrives, you clear the path for it to manifest. Imagine applying this to your finances, trusting that your needs will be met, no matter what. Suddenly, life feels lighter, and decisions become easier because fear no longer holds the reins. Think about the last time you received money unexpectedly. A bonus, a refund, even a friend picking up the tab. That wasn't luck. It was a glimpse of what's possible when you align with abundance. The difference now is that these moments become the norm, not the exception. Picture checking your bank account and seeing more zeros than you expected. Feels good, right? That's the power of divine provision. Of course, this doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for cash to rain from the sky. It's about acting with confidence, knowing success is inevitable. Imagine negotiating a raise, launching a side business, or investing in stocks with the certainty that the universe supports your every move. That belief alone shifts your energy, making you a magnet for prosperity. It's like flipping a switch that transforms financial struggle into financial freedom. But here's the catch. Doubt and fear block the flow. Ever noticed how worrying about money seems to create more bills? It's no accident. Fear contracts your energy, while faith expands it. Think of wealth as a river. When fear builds a dam, abundance gets stuck. But when you trust the current, the floodgates open. Suddenly, opportunities appear where you least expect them. A chance encounter, a new client, or a profitable idea that pops into your head. And the best part? This shift isn't reserved for the lucky few. It's available to anyone willing to trust in divine provision. Imagine the freedom of knowing your financial struggles are over, not because you won the lottery, but because you've tapped into a limitless source of prosperity. The question is, are you ready to step into that flow? Because once you do, wealth won't just touch your wallet. It'll overflow into every corner of your life. Picture someone breaking their back at a job they despise, yet barely scraping by. Now, contrast that with another person who works fewer hours but seems to attract wealth with ease. What's the difference? It's not luck or privilege, it's alignment. When you trust in divine provision, money flows toward you naturally, as if the universe itself is ensuring your success. No more grinding just to survive. Instead, Prosperity arrives as a reward for your faith and belief in abundance. Think of wealth like a river. When you fight against the current, progress feels slow and exhausting. But when you move with the flow, you cover greater distances with minimal effort. The key is to stop forcing outcomes and start trusting that prosperity is already making its way toward you. Imagine receiving unexpected bonuses, profitable investments, or business opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. It's not magic. It's the natural result of aligning with spiritual abundance. Some might argue that hard work is the only path to wealth, but countless success stories say otherwise. Consider entrepreneurs who built fortunes after adopting a mindset of trust and abundance. They still take action, but their success feels almost effortless because they no longer battle against limiting beliefs. Even Buddha taught that attachment to struggle creates suffering. By releasing that attachment, you open yourself to wealth that flows freely, without endless toil. Practical example: start by shifting your mindset. Instead of thinking, "I have to work hard to earn money," tell yourself, "Money flows to me easily and frequently." It might sound too simple, but words shape beliefs, and beliefs shape reality. Try repeating this affirmation daily. Before long, you'll notice opportunities and financial blessings appearing with less effort than ever before. But remember, this isn't about sitting back and doing nothing. It's about taking inspired action. Those intuitive nudges that lead to profitable decisions. Ever had a gut feeling to apply for a job or invest in something new, only to see it pay off? That's divine guidance in action. Trust those instincts, because they're often the universe's way of directing you toward effortless prosperity. And here's the beauty of this approach. The less you stress over money, the more it seems to flow. Think of it like trying to catch a butterfly. The harder you chase it, the more it slips away. But when you relax and trust, it'll come to you. It lands gently in your hand. The same principle applies to wealth. Release the fear of lack, trust in divine provision, and watch as prosperity begins flowing toward you naturally without the exhausting chase. Now, if you're wondering whether this works for everyone, consider this. The universe doesn't play favorites. Prosperity is available to anyone willing to align with its flow. So the real question is, are you ready to let wealth come to you with ease, or will you keep pushing against the current? Because once you step into that flow, abundance won't just reach your wallet, it'll overflow into every area of your life. Imagine waking up each day knowing that every area of your life is thriving. Your relationships are rich with love and support, your body radiates health and energy, and your sense of purpose guides you like a compass. That's the power of true abundance. It doesn't stop at your bank account. When you align with spiritual prosperity, it creates a ripple effect, enhancing everything from your social circle to your inner peace. Consider how wealth without love or health feels hollow. Many people chase money only to realize that financial success alone doesn't bring happiness. But when you embrace abundance as a holistic experience, you no longer have to sacrifice one area of your life to improve another. Imagine having fulfilling relationships, vibrant health, and a career that aligns with your soul's purpose, all while wealth flows to you naturally. That's the ultimate definition of prosperity. Think of it like a garden. You don't just water one plant and ignore the rest. By nurturing every aspect of your life, you create an environment where abundance can flourish. Take relationships, for example. When you approach others with generosity and compassion, connections deepen and opportunities naturally arise. The same applies to your health. Treating your body with care boosts your energy and confidence, empowering you to pursue success without burnout. Practical example: start by integrating small habits that nurture each aspect of your life. For relationships, express gratitude daily to strengthen your bonds. For health, adopt simple routines like mindful eating and regular movement. And for your purpose, dedicate time each day to activities that ignite your passion, whether it's learning a new skill, volunteering, or building a business aligned with your values. These small actions compound over time, creating a life overflowing with abundance. But here's the key. True prosperity starts within. If you believe abundance is only about money, you limit what's possible. Instead, view wealth as a reflection of your overall well-being. When your mind is clear, your relationships are thriving, and your body is energized, financial success becomes a natural byproduct. Buddha himself taught that inner harmony leads to outer prosperity. Aligning your spirit with abundance opens the door to wealth in every form. And don't worry if some areas of your life feel out of balance right now. Abundance isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Each positive change you make, no matter how small, sends a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive more. So instead of waiting for the perfect moment, start nurturing your relationships, health, and purpose today. You'll be surprised at how quickly abundance begins showing up in unexpected ways. Now, as your relationships deepen, your health improves, and your purpose becomes clearer, you might wonder, how does this all tie back to wealth? The answer lies in the next key to prosperity. Trusting divine provision brings peace and freedom from anxiety, knowing your needs are already met. Imagine the relief of knowing you no longer have to stress over bills, career pressure, or future uncertainties. That's the power of trusting divine provision. When you understand that wealth and prosperity are already aligned with your path, anxiety fades, replaced by a deep sense of peace. It's like walking a tightrope with a safety net. You can move forward with confidence, knowing that abundance is always there to catch you. Think of the difference between striving and receiving. Many people live in constant worry, chasing success as if it might slip away at any moment. But when you trust that Buddha's teachings guide you toward prosperity, the chase transforms into flow. Instead of hustling for every dollar, you attract wealth naturally, like a magnet pulling opportunities into your life. Stress disappears because you know your needs are already met. You're simply allowing them to manifest. A practical way to cultivate this trust is through daily affirmations and mindfulness. Each morning, remind yourself, abundance flows to me effortlessly. My needs are always provided for. Combine this with meditation, focusing on the feeling of already having everything you desire. The more you align your thoughts with prosperity, the more your outer world reflects it. It's not about blind faith, it's about rewiring your mindset to expect wealth, health, and success. Consider a real-life example. Think of people who seem to attract success without trying. Everything just works out for them. Their secret? They trust in abundance rather than fearing scarcity. By releasing the belief that wealth is hard to come by, they naturally spot opportunities others miss. The universe responds to their confidence, opening doors that lead to prosperity. You can experience the same results by shifting your focus from what you lack to what's already available. This shift also frees you from comparison and competition. When you trust divine provision, other people's success no longer feels like a threat. Instead, it becomes proof that abundance is limitless. If they can achieve prosperity, so can you. This mindset not only attracts more wealth, but also strengthens your relationships and well-being, creating a life filled with peace and purpose. But let's be honest, trusting abundance doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for money to fall from the sky. It means taking inspired action without fear or desperation. When you know your needs are already met, you approach opportunities with confidence, knowing the universe is working in your favor. It's like playing a game you've already won. The outcome is certain, so you can enjoy the process. And as you embrace this mindset, something incredible happens. Wealth no longer feels like a distant goal. It becomes a natural part of who you are. But here's the catch. Prosperity isn't just about personal gain. It's also a tool to fulfill your higher purpose and help others. So the question is, how can you use your abundance to make a difference in the world? That's what we'll explore next. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that wealth is simply about what you can buy or what you can show off. But the true power of wealth lies in its ability to serve a greater purpose. When you align yourself with divine provision, you realize that prosperity isn't for selfish indulgence. It's a tool that can be used to impact the world. Think of wealth as a vehicle, not a destination. It takes you where you need to go, but the destination is always bigger than you. Consider the example of philanthropists who use their wealth to build schools, fund medical research, or provide for those in need. They don't accumulate wealth just to enjoy a luxurious lifestyle. They do it to create lasting, positive change. In Buddhism, the concept of right livelihood teaches that how we earn our wealth matters. It should align with our values and serve the greater good. By making wealth a means to an end, we transform our prosperity into something that benefits others too. One practical step to shift your mindset is to incorporate generosity into your daily life. Whether it's a small act, like paying for someone's coffee or volunteering your time, the act of giving shifts your energy. It's like planting seeds of prosperity that will grow and return to you in unexpected ways. The more you give from a place of abundance, the more you open the flow of wealth into your life. It's a cycle of giving and receiving that amplifies your prosperity. When you realize that your wealth isn't just for you, you begin to view money in a different light. It becomes a tool for creating opportunities, not only for yourself, but for others too. This is where true spiritual alignment comes in. Wealth isn't a test of character, how you use it is. If you accumulate wealth with a compassionate heart, you invite more blessings into your life. The universe rewards generosity with even greater abundance. Think about the ripple effect of your actions. When you use your wealth to support causes that align with your purpose, you create a legacy. You become a beacon of prosperity for others to follow. Your success inspires those around you to live their own purpose-driven lives. As you lead by example, you'll notice how the people you encounter begin to shift their perspective on wealth, seeing it not as something to hoard, but as something to share. But this isn't just about big donations or grand gestures. Small, everyday actions count. If you're running a business, perhaps it's offering products or services that improve others' lives. Maybe it's supporting local communities or being an advocate for change. By using your wealth as a tool for good, you align yourself with the flow of prosperity in a way that serves the highest good. It's not about how much you have, but what you do with it. And when you do this, you'll find that wealth doesn't feel like a burden. It feels like a blessing. You'll notice more opportunities to help, and as you serve others, you'll find that your own wealth multiplies in ways you never expected. This creates a powerful cycle of abundance where everyone benefits. But there's even more to this journey of prosperity. So let's dive into the next part. There's a certain freedom that comes with releasing control. When you're no longer gripping tightly to the reins of your life, you create space for divine miracles to unfold. Often, the struggle to control every detail of your wealth actually blocks the flow of prosperity. The universe, or divine provision, can only work its magic when you trust that things will fall into place, even when you can't see exactly how. This is where the spiritual practice of letting go can transform your financial journey. Think about the times when you've tried too hard to force a situation, only to see things fall apart. That's the struggle of control. Now, consider the times when you've surrendered and let things unfold naturally. Often, this is when opportunities appear that you couldn't have planned for. This aligns perfectly with the teachings of Buddhism. By releasing attachment to outcomes, you free yourself to receive what is meant for you. It's about trusting in the flow of life and believing that you're being guided to your true purpose. It's not about being passive. It's about being open. In practical terms, this might mean stepping back and allowing new opportunities to come to you. Instead of chasing after every financial lead, try taking a moment to reflect on what truly aligns with your purpose and values. This moment of pause creates the mental space to see solutions you might have missed while trying to control everything. Divine provision doesn't work through force, it works through flow. One example of this in real life is the concept of serendipity. How often have you heard stories of people meeting the right person at the right time, seemingly by accident, or receiving a job offer out of nowhere when they weren't even looking? These unexpected opportunities are often the result of letting go of the need to control every aspect of life. By staying present and open, you attract the very things that serve your highest good. Think of wealth as a river. If you're constantly trying to dam it up or divert it, it will be blocked. But if you allow it to flow naturally, it will find its path. The more you let go of controlling every detail, the more freely wealth can flow into your life. It's about allowing the universe to show you the opportunities that are meant for you and trusting that they will come at the right time. Now, this doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you act when the opportunities present themselves, but you no longer try to force them. You trust that what is meant for you will come, and what isn't will pass by. This balance between action and surrender is where divine miracles happen. The more you practice this in your life, the more you will see unexpected financial opportunities appear, opportunities that are in perfect alignment with your purpose and values. When you trust in divine timing, you'll notice that miracles start happening more frequently. Opportunities you never dreamed of start falling into place. And when you look back, you'll realize that it wasn't your efforts alone that brought you prosperity. It was your willingness to let go and trust that the universe would guide you to exactly where you need to be. In a world where opinions often hold a lot of weight, it's easy to think that your success is determined by how others view you. But here's the truth. Your wealth and prosperity are not reflections of what others think, but a testament to your alignment with divine favor. This shift in perspective is powerful because it liberates you from the need for approval and validation. Your financial success becomes an expression of the trust you've placed in divine provision, not something that needs to be measured by societal standards. Think of the great entrepreneurs, artists, or spiritual leaders throughout history. How many of them faced criticism and doubt, yet they still flourished because they didn't let the opinions of others define their path. In the same way, your wealth is a personal journey that reflects your inner alignment with your higher purpose. When you stop seeking approval, you open yourself up to opportunities that resonate with your true self, not with what others expect of you. This concept is deeply rooted in Buddhism, where the idea of detachment from the ego plays a central role. The Buddha taught that true peace and prosperity come when we release attachment to external validation. When you no longer base your self-worth on others' opinions, you step into your authentic power. Your wealth, then, is not a result of fitting into societal molds, but a reflection of your connection to divine abundance and spiritual alignment. In practical terms, this means focusing on your own vision and trusting that it's enough. When you follow your own path, you may encounter naysayers or skeptics along the way, but remember, their opinions don't determine your worth. Instead, your ability to create wealth and abundance comes from your connection to a higher power. The more you trust in this divine provision, the more success will flow effortlessly into your life. One way to practice this is by setting clear intentions that are aligned with your values and spiritual beliefs. Let go of the need to explain yourself or justify your actions to others. As you grow in wealth and prosperity, let your success serve as proof that divine favor is at work in your life. Your financial journey is uniquely yours, and it's a reflection of your trust in the divine plan that's unfolding for you. When you embrace this mindset, it becomes easier to navigate challenges without being swayed by others' doubts. You'll begin to see your wealth as a natural extension of your purpose, not something you need to fight for. Your success will speak for itself, and as you continue to grow in alignment with divine provision, your wealth will only multiply, attracting more opportunities and blessings that are in perfect harmony with your spiritual journey. By living in alignment with divine favor, you tap into a wellspring of abundance that transcends external circumstances. Your wealth becomes a symbol of the trust you've placed in the universe, and this trust will continue to bring more prosperity your way. So, as you move forward on your journey, remember that your success isn't defined by others' opinions, but by your unwavering belief in your ability to manifest wealth and abundance with the guidance of divine provision. Living in alignment with divine will isn't about forcing or striving for success. It's about trusting the natural flow of abundance that's available to you. When you allow yourself to be in tune with divine energy, blessings begin to overflow effortlessly. The key here is surrender. By surrendering to the greater plan that's unfolding in your life, you align yourself with a source of power that will bring continual prosperity without the need for constant struggle. It's like catching a wave rather than swimming against it. Imagine living in a state of flow where everything you do feels easy and supported. When you follow your intuition and align with divine guidance, opportunities open up without you having to chase after them. Wealth doesn't come from exhausting effort or constant hustle. Instead, it arrives as a result of your connection to spiritual energy and divine wisdom. This is a direct manifestation of prosperity in its truest form. For example, let's say you're building a business. If you're constantly worried about competition or obsessing over the right way to do things, you're putting up barriers to the flow of abundance. However, when you focus on being authentic, trusting your vision, and working with purpose, the right people, resources, and opportunities will come to you naturally. This is the flow of divine will in action. It's not about chasing success, it's about receiving it with open arms. Buddhism teaches that when you release attachment to outcomes and embrace the present moment, you open the door to effortless prosperity. The Buddha spoke about the importance of mindfulness and non-attachment as a way to attain peace and contentment. When you live without constantly trying to control every aspect of your life, you make space for blessings to enter. This doesn't mean being passive. It means being active in your faith and trust, allowing the universe to guide you. Practically speaking, this might mean making decisions that feel right, even if they don't seem like the logical choice. Sometimes divine will doesn't make sense to the human mind, but when you trust it, everything starts to fall into place. Think of it like following a map that doesn't show the entire route, but leads you exactly where you need to go. Living in alignment means trusting the journey, even when the path isn't fully clear. The beauty of this approach is that it takes the pressure off. You no longer need to constantly prove your worth or chase success. Your wealth becomes a natural result of your spiritual alignment. As you focus on your spiritual growth, prosperity follows as a side effect, arriving in ways you might not even expect. By trusting divine guidance, you're able to receive blessings without draining yourself in the process. When you align with divine will, the universe works with you, not against you. Your efforts become inspired and effortless, and your path becomes illuminated with continuous blessings. This mindset doesn't just attract wealth, it creates a life full of joy, health, relationships, and purpose. The more you align with divine will, the more effortless abundance flows into every aspect of your life, making everything feel light and flowing with ease. Now that you've unlocked the powerful secrets of divine provision, it's time to put them into action. Have you been allowing abundance to flow into your life effortlessly? Are you living in alignment with your higher purpose, knowing that the universe is always working in your favor? The key to wealth and prosperity lies within you, in how you trust and let go of control. By embracing divine guidance, you create space for miracles and financial blessings that seem to arrive without effort. So, what's holding you back from living a life of overflowing success? Start trusting, start giving, and watch the blessings multiply. If you want to keep learning how to apply these spiritual principles to your life and transform your financial destiny, don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications. Your journey to true abundance is just beginning. Let's continue exploring together.